came down here, and it took me a while, to build what I had. Like it didn't happen overnight. It probably took maybe about a year, 2 years, but like now we up, and we at the top. You know what I mean?
Ain't
Like,
no stopping you
yeah,
guys.
we at the top, and that's the coolest part. Like we at the top, and now I'm just looking at like what's the next like step, what's past the top.
Right.
Like there ain't no competition really in Charlotte with us right now.
Okay, pop your shit, Matthew.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all. Tonight's guest is a very dope entrepreneur, y'all. He's making a lane for up-and-coming artists. He's the owner of the private music label and booking agency Atmm Entertainment. Matthew Ortiz in the building with your motherfucking favorite cousin tonight. What's up, Matthew?
What up?
Let's pull the pillow out the way. Gotta let the cousin see the pillow, Matt.
See the cousin right there.
Okay, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm happy we're able to pull up and be on your platform today.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
So off camera, you said you was from South Carolina, because that was one of the things I was gonna ask you.
That's where we're coming from as like my base, like as of right now. But I'm originally from Las Vegas, Nevada. So
I thought that. I told him. I said he's probably from Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm from the West Coast. So I bring a lot of West Coast flavor over here to the South. Give y'all a little taste of what we got going over there.
How long you been over here for?
Like 2 years now.
2 years. What made you come to the East Coast?
I would say more like the fact that it gave me, like when the baby started popping off, I just started following that because he was the hottest one at the time. And like 2 years ago, he was the hottest one in like music. So to me, I was like, all right, if he was easy enough to pop off over here and things are popping over here for music people, let me just take my lane and go to the South.
Right.
So I was like, I came down here. And it took me a while, to build what I had. Like it didn't happen overnight. It probably took maybe about a year, 2 years, but like now we up, and we at the top. You know what I mean?
Ain't no stopping you guys.
Yeah, we at the top, and that's the coolest part. That like we at the top, and now I'm just looking at like what's the next like step, what's past the top.
Right.
Like there ain't no competition really in Charlotte with us right now.
Okay, pop your shit, Matthew.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you got certain people trying to do what we do, but it's not sticking.
Right.
They throwing something against the wall and it's just falling.
Okay. So what was growing up for you like in Vegas? Because I went there for my honeymoon and I was hot as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was spoon fed. I had a lot of things that like everybody else didn't have. I was always given. But at the end of the day, like I learned that I had to work. Because when that stuff wasn't given to me no more, it kind of hurt.
You had to make your own pathway.
I had to make my own.
Yeah.
So like now that I'm not spoon fed no more, I had to really work my ass off to get where I'm at. A lot of trauma, tribulation, a lot of stuff happened through the way.
Okay. I'm linked up with a couple artists over there. One of them, you know Kane?
Kane who?
What? I don't know his name. Kane. Oh, Kane Jackson.
Kane Jackson. He sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Where on the West Coast?
Yeah, in Vegas.
No. So like we got a lot of people, like we got Busy Boogie over there. We got Real Revis popping his shit over there. We got Mr. West. We got a lot of big names over there that like are gonna take over very soon. And it's like the cool thing about it is that Vegas don't have a face yet.
They don't.
So it's like when somebody takes that seat, it's gonna stick because like there is no face there. That's the coolest part about it. That like y'all got the baby here. You know what I mean? You got Trap. You got who else? To me, you got Rich. Like those are the names that are floating around here that are really moving. But over there, it's just dead weight.
So since you done came over here, what's one of your favorite things about Charlotte?
Seeing how different artists move. Seeing how like they move their business. Because at the end of the day, I say it all the time, they walk in business. How you work with is how you work it. But I mean, like, seeing how some of these artists really handle their business is laughable.
Why you say that?
Because it's like, I take my shit really serious. You know what I mean? So like, some of these artists will like really try to like finesse. And I'm like, yo, like, it's like, what work have you put in to try to think that you can finesse out anything? Like if you got some background, you got some rapport, you got some resume, I could work with you. You ain't got nothing for me. I can't give you nothing. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at right now. Like, it's hard with Charlotte right now.
Right.
I got like 6 people that stick with me everywhere I go. But like everyone else, like, it's like I'm trying to like.
What about the artist scene as far as the talent and artists?
There's a lot of talent. I feel like there's a lot of ego though. The ego is what's killing the talent. It's like just be, you know what I mean? Let the talent I feel like talent now is like the last thing people should worry about.
Right.
Because you got budget, you got audience, you got a lot of things like media marketing, a lot of things that they're missing.
Right.
And not only that, like most of these artists don't even have their music registered.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what are they really selling?
Right.
You know, this is a product. I tell them every day, like, you selling toothpaste. Every day, everybody use toothpaste.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you from Vegas and you over here now.
Yeah.
Now, like you said, in Vegas, no one has like took that spotlight yet, but it's a lot of great artists over there. Charlotte, we had the baby, you know, but it's a lot of good artists in Charlotte, and it's not kind of similar to Vegas, not mainstream like that. Why you think that is with both Vegas and Charlotte?
I feel like everybody's fighting for something that we shouldn't be fighting for. I feel like we should be working together to get to it. You know, like a lot of us are trying to compete with each other when it's like, if we work together, we would probably accomplish more things. You know, like today I brought my boy Cams and I brought Smeka with me because I feel like if we all three are on a podcast together, we accomplish more things.
Right.
Than just me being on a podcast. You know, so I'm trying to work with everybody as much as possible, but it's got to make sense.
Okay.
You know, like if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, and if it don't make sense, you know, like, I just can't work with it at all.
Okay.
You know?
So when did the entrepreneurship side of Matthew kick in?
When I realized that the music was becoming so common.
Like how long you been into entrepreneurship?
Like 5 years. Yeah. I feel like I stopped doing music because I saw that everybody wanted to make music.
Right, because I was going to talk to you about that because I seen in one of your interviews you said I started off as an artist.
Yeah.
So that's what made you stop wanting to be an artist and tap into helping other artists?
Yeah, because I feel like I made a lot of mistakes already that artists like are doing now. That like if I could help you skip that mistake and really put you on another level, because like, I've put myself so far into this. Like I was telling some of the guys that I mess with now, like shows now are so easy to get on. Back in the day, I used to have to beg to get on shows as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Now you just gotta pay. You just gotta know somebody. You just gotta walk in the door.
Slide to somebody DM, hey, let me come on.
You know what I mean? So
right.
Like, now it's like it's really different
compared
to like what it used to be like.
Do you think I asked my last guest this, do you think it's easier now with social media as far as being an artist versus back in the days when they ain't have social media and they had to go do the footwork?
I think social media killed music.
Why so?
Because back in the day, music was based more off talent, and not only talent, but you had to go find it. Now it's like everybody's on social media and it's like, well, I can do this or I can do that, and you can just look for it now. Like no one's really going out and looking for the artist that they're really trying to make a star.
Right.
You know, like you just jump on the internet, okay, this person's got 3 million views, this person's got this,
they
that.
must be popping, right?
So like let me put money behind them and hopefully it works. You know, like it doesn't always work like that.
So let's talk a little bit about Atmm Entertainment. How you came up with that name?
Addicted to making moves.
Oh, yeah. That's dope.
So we're always making moves. We're always on the go. So that's the name that stuck with it.
Okay. Yeah. And what made you want to do the label? Was it like the same thing you said before with the artists?
I just wanted to, I feel like a team has always been better than someone rolling by themselves. So if I could build a team that's going to help me pave the way to go to success, let's go. Can
you tell the Cuzn some of the benefits of having a team around you when you in this industry, like building up a team?
It's a great thing because like I'll tell you straight up, we went to Atlanta and not everybody was on the team, but to me it felt like it was a team because when you can take everybody with you and just have that word of mouth to be like, yo, let's go, that to me is really cool. So like I have 12 solid team members, so I have like my door lady, my artist, my my marketing agents, like I have everybody, you know what I mean? So it's like we have them and then we have all the artists that we sign on that wants to come with us. So it's like just being a team is really important because think about it, showing up to shows by yourself sucks.
Right.
Nobody likes doing that. You can't make money like that. And not only that, like being a team, it just sounds better. You go out by yourself, anybody taking you serious? By yourself.
But you pull up with your team, people look alike. Who is that? And especially if y'all in sessions, y'all popping bottles.
I'm trying to make it more than just that. Like, team uniform. Like everybody show up. Like we about to start doing a artist development program, so that way we can start getting artists registered with their music. Make sure everybody's ready to go, so that way we're not wasting no more time.
So what would your artist development program consist of?
Stage performance, registering their music, marketing, traveling, making sure that their music gets to the places that their music is hitting in, because a lot of people don't realize on United Masters and DistroKid and all these places, they tell you where your music's hitting. So like if your music's hitting in Alabama or it's hitting in Texas or it's hitting in Nevada, you should be wanting to go to those places because that's where your fans are.
Right.
Some people don't realize. They're like, okay, well, I'm hitting there. Well, I'm going to New York. Why are you going to New York?
Right.
If your fan base is in Texas, Nevada, Nebraska, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Like, let's create stars.
Okay.
You know, like, not just artists.
So can you tell the Cuzn some of the genres that you work with? Because on one of the interviews, I think it was on 104 radio station.
Yeah, 104.4.
104.4, yeah, my girl, Mob Queen.
Yeah.
I think one of your artists said he was from Brazil, right?
Yeah. So we have we're working on getting our liquor sponsor with Tango Bango. He's got a liquor that he just released, and it's funny that he was on the podcast because he was talking all about his liquor, and he's from Brazil. He makes drill music, and he makes.
He do?
Yeah. He makes.
Is his drill music in Spanish or English?
It's in all languages. He speaks 3 languages.
Oh, okay, that's dope. Yeah. Okay. So what other genres do y'all work with? Is it just like rap or?
Well, we have reggaeton. We got HOOKAHS on the team. We got reggaeton. We got drill. We got cams. What else? We got hip hop. We got R&B. I'm trying to get an artist right now. Her name is Patrice. I'm gonna sign it to the label and make her R&B.
Okay. So when it comes to assigning an artist to your label, what's some of the qualities that these artists have to possess in order for you to bring them on?
I'll tell you straight out the bat, you gotta have a budget. Because they don't understand that this is business. And it's not just business, it's business between themselves. Because like, think about it, like all these doors you want me to open for you, they're not gonna open if I ain't got no money. You know what I mean? I can talk, but people want money.
Right.
Keep these lights on, it costs money. Keep the cameraman, it costs money. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what I'm trying to get people to understand, that like, I could help you open these doors.
But you gotta have a budget. So for up and coming artists, they just getting their foot in the door. What would be a good budget for them to set aside for themselves starting off? Of course it could grow, but in the beginning process.
I feel like that's something they have to decide with themselves. Because businesses nowadays, any real business, and me and you know, is $250,000 to start. And you may not see money back for at least 2 to 4 years. So, I mean, I know a lot of people don't have that money, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, how invested are you?
Yeah.
It's what it is.
Okay. What would you say are some pros and cons of having your own label?
The cons is stress. Dealing with I'll start with the cons. Yeah, it's the stress. Dealing with so many different personas and artists and people and egos, and everybody's like, well, I'm on this level. I'm like, I feel like right now everybody's on the same level. Until somebody is waking up the next day, and I feel like if we're talking, we're on the same level. You know what I mean? I feel like the people that I'm not able to talk to, those people are on a higher level than me because I can't get to those people.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. Like, everybody right now is like, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I'm like, yo, let's work together.
Right.
You, Cuzn T, let's work together.
Right.
Let's put me on. Let's put you on. Let's put Cams on. Let's put Semek on. Let's put everybody on. You know what I mean? Like, Cabs.
Okay. So, for the cousins watching, now we're going to move from them being an artist to them saying, fuck it, I'm about to go start this label. Like, what is the process they're going to have to go through to start their own label from a business aspect? Like, what's some of the business shit they're going to have to do to get their label up and going?
One thing I had to do is I had to put aside my ego. And not only put aside my ego, but put aside my feelings, put aside everything that I wanted to give everybody else what they wanted. So once you start realizing that it's not about you anymore, it's about everybody and everything that's going on, it'll be a lot easier for people to start a label and brand.
So what they got to do to start the label? Once they start saying, okay, I know I got to put everybody before me, then what I need to do to actually get out there and get this shit started?
You want me to tell you something? I can't tell you exactly how the label started exactly or how it went about, but I know when it did happen, it changed everything.
But like they had to get an LLC, like you gotta
you definitely gotta get an LLC.
And is there certain people they're gonna need to bring on?
You gotta get an LLC. You gotta go to the bank and get your banking routing license. You gotta do a lot of things in that nature. So you gotta do research. I don't like giving a blueprint because that costs money.
Oh, y'all, he said them gems gonna cost money, cousins.
Hey cousins, it's your girl Goddess 7, and listen, this commercial break is actually sponsored by me. Y'all make sure y'all go to Amazon and get this manifestation journal, 369 21-day manifestation journal. I'm gonna help you manifest all of your dreams, everything that you're inspiring. I'm gonna help you get there. I'm gonna guide you in this journal. Make sure y'all go check out Amazon Prime. The link is in the description. Go get your journal.
Okay, so what's something that'll get an artist drop from your label? Like if you do disloyalty.
And I feel like it's happened to me a lot, and it's happened to me in Charlotte a lot because they forget what you do for them. They forget, and it forgets like overnight. It's like you do something great for them, and it's like, well, Matt, you never did anything for me, and I'm like, well, look where you started, and look where you finished. Look where you started with me, and look where you finished.
Right.
What have you done throughout the time that you've been with me that you can say that I haven't done anything for you? Every platform that I've had, I've helped everybody get on because at the end of the day, I'm all about rising everybody that I mess with up. Because it's like, I'm not going to have a conversation with you if you below me. You feel me? I'm going to help you get up so we can
be on that same level of conversation.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about.
Okay.
You know?
So this kind of off topic, but I got to ask because I keep looking at it. What that hat stand for?
Amiri.
Oh, that's a Amiri hat. Oh,
okay. Yeah, I got the Amiri.
Oh, okay. So that's the Amiri son.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got a little plug in Charlotte.
Okay.
Case Closet. Yeah, I want to go mess with Case Closet. She got kicks, she got hats, she got bags, she got all that good stuff. So tap in with her on Instagram, Case Closet. She good.
Okay, Case Closet. The cousins coming, Kay. Okay. So can you let the cousins know some of the artists that you work with and some of the artists? We know we got 2 in the building. They're going to come over in a few minutes, y'all, and they're going to introduce y'all. But who's some of the artists that you work with right now?
So right now we got a new member. His name is MBK Ace. So we just brought him onto the label as of our last show. We got Illinois Focus. We got Hadex. We got Crazy Ass Music Cams, like you said. We're working on getting Patrice. As of that, that's all we have right now. And then like we got our DJs, we got DJ Black Assassin, we got DJ Mello. For our producers, we got producer Chile Chills. We work with a couple artists, producers down at Audio Box.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people that we got on the team that that we don't always get the credit, but we should.
Right.
We definitely.
So the female that you're about to get ready to sign, she a rapper or R&B
She's
singer?
an R&B singer.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's cool because we don't have anybody. Everybody wants to rap.
Right.
For real, and I'm like, all right, cool. I need a singer.
Yeah.
What I mean? That's cool.
We gotta go check her out. You gotta get her over here.
Yeah, I gotta get her.
We love the girlies now. Now you also work with Rio Rivas out of Las Vegas.
Correct.
That nigga dope as hell.
Yeah.
Like, how did y'all link up?
That's family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like bloodline family. Like we're not related, but it feel like it. Cause
Yeah.
like when we tapped in with each other, like it was like locked. You feel me? Like we ain't going nowhere. Like we all the way through.
Okay. So what would you say makes an artist stand out from any other artist? What's something that's gonna make an artist stand out?
I would say that's a hard question. Hey, you thought about these questions, huh? You really thought about these questions. Okay. I would say.
Because you're dealing with artists, and you the one with the label, so you would know firsthand what's making artists stand out.
I would say sometimes artists stand out, sometimes they don't. Because, for instance, like my guy Rio Rivas, I love him, man. That's my guy. But I had a conversation with him the other day, and I was like, how do you stand out repeatedly? Not only stand out repeatedly, but overachieve your goals. Because once you hit a goal, it's like, what's next? You know what I mean? Like, he dropped the video. It's an amazing video. To where I'm like, all right, so what do we do? Like, how do we capitalize on that?
Yeah, I seen him on Famous Animal. That shit was hard.
Yeah. We also got the Real Fargo too. That's my brother too. He was on there too.
Okay.
Some love on that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you could sign any artist, because you in a position now where you could sign artists, but let's say you was able to sign any artist in the world, everybody want to come to you, who would that artist be? Let's do mainstream. If you could take a mainstream artist away from any label, or maybe they not even signed, they independent, but who would that person be that you want to bring on mainstream? Wiz Khalifa. Why Wiz?
Just because like his journey and just being able to get away from a label and like being independent and just being able to go into other avenues and like the weed market, like just being independent and just selling beats. Like he just does appearances and makes money now. Like that's the goal. When you don't have to work too hard to make the same amount of money. That's where I want artists to be. You know, like where it's like, yo, I don't even gotta perform no more. I can just pull up and just make that same amount of money and go home. That's what I need on my team. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a lot of relationships with different artists. Like, what's some tips you can give the Cuzns about maintaining a long-term relationship with these artists?
Keep tapping in with them. Make sure that you make them feel more than just a client or your customer. Make them feel like you their family. You know, like not only make them feel like that, but make them your family. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's a team thing. You know, if you ain't rolling with a team, all you gotta do is reach out to your family, your team. You know what I mean? So like, that's why I keep everybody so close. That's why my events are always so good. That's why we always have 100+ people there. You know, we always working.
Right. What made you want to tap into the booking agency part of it?
I want artists' voices to get out from where they are, not just stay in these four walls. If they can get to Atlanta or get to New York or get to Virginia or anywhere around the world for their voice to be heard somewhere else, I think that's an accomplishment. Yeah.
So what about the Cuzns who looking to start a booking agency? What advice would you give those Cuzns right now?
Don't start one.
Why?
Like
you
I said,
got one. Why you don't want them to start one?
The stress of it is really hard because when you have a lot of people, involved, you have to consider everybody's real life. You know, everybody's not living the same life you live. Not everybody has what you have.
So you gonna tell the Cuzns not to start one?
There are other avenues to start. You know what I mean? Like, don't start as a.
Don't start off as that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, start somewhere else. Start small.
And then work your way into that.
Because we didn't start there.
Right.
You know, like, that was something that was just added in because, like I said, we need to get out. You know, like, we can't stay here. We've done everything we can here.
Right.
You know, and I was just talking to my boy Haydex the other day. I was like, what more can we give Charlotte? You know, I've done a lot for Charlotte. They say I only done 2 years work here, but I feel like I've done more than what everybody's doing 10 years plus here.
Right.
You know, so it's like, come on.
Okay. So what about marketing tips? Like, what marketing tips can you give the Cuzns? We get the Cuzns a lot of tips over here, Matthew.
Stay away from fake views. Stay away from fake views. Stay away from.
You mean like when they be paying for views?
Yeah, stay away from.
But you can tell though, cause you got 100,000 followers and only 2 people like that.
I'll tell you, it's I don't know. I can't give anything of words on it. I just say stay away from fake views, stay away from fake likes, all that fake shit. Just because like building organic is like the hardest thing to do now. It's
hard, but I think that even though it's hard, the end reward is so much greater.
I feel like if you can blend it, it works too.
Okay.
If you can blend it, it works.
So buy a couple views and then have your own?
Yeah, I mean, if you can blend it, it works. But I mean, some people don't know how to blend it and make it work. So it's pretty believable that people don't know what they're doing.
How can they blend it and make it work?
I mean, let's say you got 3,000 people that will comment on your last post, right? And you need 5,000 to look good. You're gonna go ahead and buy 2,000 and let your other 3,000 outshine the other 2,000. So it's like you're not gonna really see those.
Okay.
You know.
Now with the booking agency part of it, because you said like that shit ain't easy. That shit kind of hard. Like, what all comes with being having a booking agency? Because some people might not know. They might just think it's booking.
You gotta have the money. That's the biggest thing, because it's like,
what's some of the work you got to do as a booking agent?
Hotel, flights, travel, which means moving you around the city. You know what I mean? Getting you to these sessions, these podcasts, if we do have a podcast down there, things in that nature. You know, because like a lot of these artists will say, I don't want to do this or I don't want to do that. And it's like, okay, you don't want to do it, then pay me to do it. You know, and it's okay if you don't want to do it because I know how to do it. But it's like, don't tell me you don't want to do it because you want me to pay for it. Because that's really what ATM has become. A lot of people want us to pay for things that they're supposed to pay for.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, if you wanted us to pay for it, you would sign to my label and become.
So if they sign for your label, then you gonna put money behind it.
I'll put money behind it, of course. I respect everybody on my team enough to where it's like, yo, if you got something that's gonna benefit us and benefit you, I'll put money behind it.
Every day. It's just like if you just doing the booking part, ain't no money coming behind that.
A lot of people are like, oh, I want to be independent. Okay, we're an independent music label. We don't sign you and take your life. You know what I mean? We sign you and we let you do what you want. You know what I mean? We just help you along the way to, you know, make sure you don't make those decisions that could end you in, you know, bullshit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's what an artist really wants to do. If they want to, they'll understand that ATM is more than just taking people's money and doing shows and doing this and doing that. We actually put artists on.
What would you say is something that you've done, that you've learned now from owning your own label, which you didn't know before when you was just an artist?
Making mistakes are gonna be the key of success. I feel like the more mistakes I make, the more successful I'll be in the long run.
Right.
And that's what I feel like at that point, yeah.
Okay. Now, on this entrepreneur journey, what's the obstacle that you had to overcome? And I ask all my guests this because I be wanting Cuzns to see that y'all real people, and there's some shit that y'all probably had to overcome too. So what's the obstacle that you had to overcome on your entrepreneur journey, and how did you overcome that obstacle?
I had to put my feelings aside. I put my feelings aside and start working with people, even though I wanted to do everything by myself.
Ooh, took your pride out of it.
Yeah, so like, I'll be honest, like my last couple events and last events before this, we've worked with other brand promoters and other clubs to where it's like, I've never wanted to. I've always wanted to do it by myself.
And do you see that it's benefiting you since you started doing it?
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Because, like I say, like you spend money with these people to enhance what's going on and what you're doing, but sometimes it doesn't work like that.
Right.
You know, like I'll give you an example. We went to Atlanta and we brought more people from Charlotte than Atlanta brought to their own club. So it's like, that shows you right there what we bring and what they bring.
Right. Okay, that's a good point. So what can the Cuzns expect from Atmm Entertainment within the next year?
Well, 2025, I'll be signing my first artist to my label, as in like, they won't be independent. It'll be like a secured, like contract. I'll be putting money on the table. Like, I need an artist that we can start from scratch. So by next year, I'll be building someone from the ground up, putting them in a star position.
Okay, you have someone in mind already? You ain't got to give them a name, I'm just asking. You got somebody in mind? Okay. And what's your ultimate goal when it comes to everything that you're doing with music?
My ultimate goal is the love part of it. I love what I do. It's not always about, I mean, yeah, the money always plays a part in everything, but I mean, like, people forget about the love and what they do anymore. You know, like, there's a reason why I stopped making music. I stopped performing at my own shows. I stopped performing, you know what I mean, everywhere. Just because, like, I love what I do now. You know, I don't really have to, like, pick up a pen and go to the studio and do any of that anymore because I'm having fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you've been giving advice all throughout the podcast, but we got to leave the Cuzns on a note of advice.
I got a couple cousins in the bed.
Right. And they about to come over here too.
Yeah.
But listen, what advice can you give to the entrepreneurs right now that's watching?
Keep working hard. Every day's going to be stressful. You're going to go through hell just to get where you want to go. But at the end of the day, as long as you keep working, success is on the way.
Okay. All right. So I got 2 questions left. But before we close out, I'm going to ask your artists these questions too. So we about to bring the artists on. Artists, y'all could come on over here. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Goddess7. And this episode is sponsored by a couple different sponsors. So y'all already know I had to shout them all out. First of all, y'all, I got to shout out Robinson Hustle 8. Cause guess what? They branding us over here. Y'all see these cute little glasses that I be drinking out of? Hold on, let me take a sip. Y'all see this? Y'all see this right here? Y'all see this cute little liquor ice bucket, whatever you want to call it? They made all of that. So if you're looking for some custom shit, make sure y'all go shop with Robinson Hustle 8. They customizing all your needs. I can't forget about Q3 Designs and Things. They're also a sponsor of Cuzn Tea Podcast, and they're a branding company for us. They made us these cute little shirts, y'all. Y'all like this shit? Y'all see this? Look, you need some custom shit for your business. Go shop with Q3 Designs and Things, because they're going to get y'all right. They're going to get y'all everything that y'all need. I also cannot forget about Geminiih Hookah, because they keep me smoking good on every motherfucking episode, y'all. Y'all see this hookah? They sponsored that for us. They did some other sponsorship, but most importantly, y'all, they got them hookahs, and y'all know I love hookahs. Look, y'all, hold on. See that cloud? See how that smoke just come out real thick, real cute or whatever? You could be smoking like that too, y'all. Go shop with Geminiih Hookah. They got these ice packs. They got these portable hookah tips. You can take this thing anywhere with you. And they got hookah candles, y'all. They got different shisha flavors. They can make you anything you want. So make sure y'all go shop with Geminiih Hookah, y'all. Go get y'all hookah. Until next time, cousins. Bye. All right, so yeah, we got his artist on the sofa now, y'all. 2 dope artists. One of them voice deep as hell. He like buried right over here.
Talking about me, motherfucker. This crazy ass music in the building. What the fuck is up?
Let the cousins know about you. See, we gonna start off with you.
We with a motherfucking cousin, motherfucker. We with our cousins. We with Money Man. We with Sameka. The fuck is going on?
And what's your name?
I am Crazy Ass Music, otherwise known as Cams.
Oh, you Cams.
Yeah,
okay.
Cams. It's all about the family.
Okay, Cams.
And that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, that's what I'm talking about. I came here to talk about it. I caught my fucking op 2K and 4K. We're gonna read that nigga in broad day. I came here to snitch on myself when it came to that, cause fucking nigga broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? We with our cousins, and if you ain't family, then it's fuck you.
How long you been an artist for, Kim?
I guess I've been making music for a while now. I don't know if I keep a timeline because, you know, time is all like a construct, you know what I'm saying? They make time up. It ain't a real thing.
Yeah, I be watching them little clips too, but we talk about, look, we talk about reality. You been doing this shit for 5 years, 3 years, 2 years.
I watched some shit too.
I got about 2, 4.
2, 4?
5, 6.
2, 4. Okay.
Did that on a 4, 5.
Okay.
And that's on a download.
So let's give it to your label mate right here.
Tell nobody that.
Can you tell the cousins a little bit about yourself?
Alright, so I'm Sameka. I really don't be doing much. I be making music and shit like that.
How long you been making music for?
I've been making music since about 2019, I'd say.
How you came up with the name Sameka?
That's my government.
Oh, okay, that's a cute name. How you came up with your name?
Me? My name is Cameron. So like my first 3 letters is Cam, and you know, crazy ass man, crazy ass music, little acronym for that, you know what I'm talking about.
So what's y'all favorite part about being an artist?
The art.
Like just making the music?
Just making the music.
Okay.
Challenging myself to see like how much better I can get in my craft and shit like that.
Okay.
I feel like I can be my motherfucking self. I come on here, I tell people fuck you. I tell you, hey, I'm on the mic, shut the fuck up.
That what you be doing at the shows, Kim?
Fuck yeah, I'll tell you to shut the fuck up. I'm like, hey, y'all can talk and save all that shit for later.
Okay.
We got time for that talking after I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I came here to do my motherfucking thing, so I showed up to the motherfucking party. You know what I'm saying? So when I start spitting, niggas already gonna be captivated. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to captivate you.
All right, y'all. So we about to get up out of here. Before we get up out of here, y'all, let the cousins know where they can find y'all at.
You can find me at Atmm Entertainment on Instagram and all platforms. You can find Cams. Where can you find him?
Crazy ass music on Instagram. I got it first. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
Sameka official on Instagram. Sameka on SoundCloud. Apple Music, Spotify, all that good shit. Come fuck with me.
Y'all already know who I am. It's your girl, Goddess 7. Y'all can find me right here every weekend, y'all. Until next time, cousins. Bye.
Cuzn.
Oh, hold on.
I wanted to say thank you for letting us be on the platform.
On God, you the goddamn cousin for real, for real. You dope. You
Thank
dope,
y'all for coming through. I appreciate
Yeah, we
y'all.
gonna bring a bottle next time.
Y'all, ATM president, Money Matt, and Cousins Tea Experience was an amazing experience. I need everybody to come check them out. Best platform in Charlotte, North Carolina.